What's up, duelists? A little bit late with today's upload, but we've got some exciting content coming up for you guys in the near future. I played a bunch of matches today and I just couldn't get a match that was good. Either I was getting like fucking destroyed by like Lightsworn or something, or I was like, cheesing someone out with like just an early win, or my opponents kept like leaving mid match, which was unfortunate. But I finally managed to get a really, really, really quality game against User, surprisingly, so shout out to him. This is the deck we play in today's video. This is the light zombie stun deck that I have built for today's video. This is one of my favorite decks all time. Like, just one of my favorite decks all time. You get to play some of the sickest cards. Paladin of the Cursed Dragon and Malevolent Mech Goku N. These are just dope-ass cards. Paladin is a huge monster. It has a once per turn effect where you can target one level 4 or lower zombie monster in your opponent's graveyard that was destroyed by battle at any point in the game, and then special summon it. So, if you run over a monster at any point, this guy can turn into like a free monster reborn later in the game. That effect is super underrated. It's super, super underrated, especially in Edison format. With Malevolent Mech, you have access to a really powerful beat stick, 2400, that you can normal summon. It's not a brick in your hand, but you can also get it off of Pyramid Turtle. Unlike with the Dark Zombie decks, if you want to play stuff like Ryukoki or Illblood, you're going to be forced to play these bricks that you don't really want to draw. That's why I really like this card. They both obviously pair very well with Honest, and not really needing their effects, and in some cases not even wanting their effects, means you get to play stuff like Skill Drain. Skill Drain is super, super, super good when your deck can back it up. I think this is one of the best decks to back up Skill Drain because your monsters still have their relevant effects, Mizuki and Pyramid Turtle, as well as Thunder King being able to negate big synchro monsters, and Honest still being able to activate in the hand. Zombie World is a surprisingly good floodgate. It locks out all tribute summons and tribute sets, which is something I found out in the match of non-zombie type monsters. If your opponent has Caiuses, it locks them out. Caius, as of right now, is the most played card in top 8s of Edison formats. So, Zombie World is going to be a very effective floodgate against most decks that are at least playing Caius. On top of that, Zombie World also prevents Red Eye's Darkness Metal. It prevents Icarus attack, sacrificing a face-up Blackwing. It prevents Red Eye's Darkness Metal. Did I say that? I did say that. It prevents Lone Fire Blossom. That's what I wanted to say. Lone Fire Blossom. It prevents Titanial's effect from being activated. There's a whole bunch of different little things where Zombie World just comes into play. And then on top of that, you can kind of replace the disadvantage from having to cast Zombie World with Paladin of Cursed Dragon giving you a +1. So this deck, it's kind of like a stun deck. It's kind of looking to lock out the opponent. And one of the best ways to lock out the opponent is using Rivalry of Warlords. This is just kind of like the most disgusting combo that I've learned from playing current format Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Zombie World plus Rivalry of Warlords. This is a sick combo. If your opponent has already spent their back row removal, or they don't have a way to remove Rivalry using a spell or trap card, then Zombie World plus Rivalry locks out entire games. If your opponent has less cards in their deck, you can just deck them out if they have a face-up monster. You can basically just set, like, Pyramid Turtle, set Honest, wait till your opponent has a weak monster in play, flip Rivalry, have Zombie World face up. Your opponent can no longer normal summon. They can no longer tribute set any of their monsters to get out of the Rivalry lock. It's just a disgusting setup. On top of other lockout cards, we get to play 2 Royal Oppression. This is obviously the best floodgate trap in the game. You just get your negate every special summon. It's just great. It's just great. It's so good. It's banned for a reason today. It's super broken. Super, super broken. You got your best removal spells, except for Trenchel. You don't play Trenchel in this deck because you need your guys to stay in play. You want your Thunder King to chill out. You want your Cyber Dragon to chill out. You want your Mech to chill out. You want to be able to back them up with Honest. You don't want them to leave play. So you don't play Trenchel Tribute in this deck. You do play Starlight Road and Double Dark Bribe. You really, really, really want to make sure your floodgates stick. In a lot of game states, Rivalry plus Zombie World wins the game immediately, and your opponent will only have so many spell and trap outs to that in their main deck. On top of that, Dark Bribe also serves a special extra function in that if you go first, you're going to be at a card less than your opponent, assuming both players are playing 40. If your win condition ends up being decking out the opponent using Zombie World plus Rivalry, Dark Bribe is a way you can put them to less cards in deck. Super, super important, underrated part of Dark Bribe in this deck. In the sideboard, you've got 2 DD Warrior Ladies. These are just additional light monsters that act as removal spells. They're like generic side-ins. When I want to side out the skill drains, like against Absolute Zero and whatnot, I'll bring in the DD Warrior Ladies. They're usually just a catch-all, nice, powerful effect. Removes anything, removes Stardust, which can give this deck a lot of trouble. You've got a Breaker and 3 Dust Tornadoes for extra spell and trap removal. This is for decks that play a lot of their own removal spells, like maybe Glads, whatnot. You want to make sure you stick your 1900 vanillas against Glads because that's just a free win, and Dust Tornado helps you do that. Dust Tornado also helps you if you're going first and you think your opponent's boarding in their Dust Tornadoes. If you draw into Dust Tornado first, you can end phase dust their dust, and then your floodgates are more safe. You've got my body as a shield to help play through stuff like Bottomless Trap Hole, Black Rose Dragon, that kind of stuff, Judgment Dragon. Even just to counter like Descendants or Spies or... Not Spies, what's the card? Rykos, you know, that kind of stuff. And speaking of flip effect monsters, you got Nox for those. In the last bit of this, I've got 5 just one-of trap cards. These all come in various situations. Trap Hole is for like decks that are normal summoning to try and beat you down, like Blackwings and Glads. This is much better on the play, of course. Chain Disappearance is for honestly anything. I've been playing around with one copy of this card. I'm not sold on it yet in this sideboard, but it might go for a second copy of Light Imprisoning, and I think Light Imprisoning is super good because Light Imprisoning is good against fairies. While you already have a pretty good matchup against fairies because Zombie World locks out Christia, you do have to be careful because their actual, like, main game plan is really fucking good against you. Like, Soul of Purity and Light and their Recruiters and their DD Warrior Lady stuff, if you don't find Skill Drain, they'll just fuck you up with that. And then they have Herald to negate your power moves, and Soul just runs over everything in your deck. So Light Imprisoning might need to be a 2 of here. I think it's just super important for the fairy matchup. It's a really bad matchup with this deck. I know you do have Rivalry in Zombie World, but they can just save their Dust Tornado the whole game for Zombie World. And that's it. That's the only thing they ever really need to stop. They can play around just about anything else. DD Warrior Lady does a good job of removing your pressure. Dialk is really good against you. They're honest, their stuff. They just have a really good matchup against these types of decks in general. So I think I might end up going to a second Light Imprisoning over the Chain Disappearance. But we'll see. And then I have the third Rivalry, of course, because this card is just broken as shit. Extra deck is pretty straightforward. You've got the Doom Kaiser and the Hot Ace. Hot Ace is super important, comes up in a lot of matchups. And that's that. Anyway, on to the match. Got a game versus Surprisingly. Good luck, have fun, Surprisingly. Surprisingly is going to pick paper. No, picked scissors. I'm doubling down. Yes, I knew you would pick. I knew you would pick. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, people. 41 cards. Interesting. Not really, but you know, hey. Okay, our hand is cash money. We have hella trap cards. That's kind of what you expect from this deck that's playing like 15 trap cards. We're going to set them all. And we're going to pass. Opponent's not going to make a play. We're going to eventually find a monster, and then we're going to kill him. One thing that would be kind of annoying for this hand is like a Raikou. Heavy Storm. All right, that forces Dark Bribe. We've got a Dark Bribe here, but at least now we don't have to worry about Heavy Storm for the rest of the game. Cool. Unfortunately, we didn't have our Starlight Road. We had Dark Bribe, but you know what? We take it. Opponent got the +1 back on us. They set a monster. That's annoying, but what can you do? Let's try to summon the Thunder King and just see what goes. Thunder King gets bottomless. That's fine. We'll pass. Hopefully no Raikou. No Raikou one time. You know what would be kind of nice, actually, is if they flipped a Spy or a Hamster, because we have the Oppression, so be pretty happy about that, actually. No, just more back row, more set monsters. Okay, interesting. We found Rivalry. That's not a bad one. We'll pass. Now they've got to be afraid of Torrential, I feel, because they have 2 monsters in play, and we haven't committed anything. All right, Zombie World. Great. I'm playing it. Fuck it up. Let's go. Pass the turn. This is the hardest stun ever. We have Zombie World plus Rivalry. If the opponent can't find an out to that, they will just lose the game immediately. They won't be able to summon for the rest of the game. That's pretty much it. Okay, and we drew Solemn. Do we want to set Solemn? I think so. I think we'll set it. We'll pass. We need to find a monster. Oh my. This deck would love a Pot of Duality. No cap. It would be so good for this deck. Okay, Future Fusion. We are going to Oppression. Pay 800. Chain Typhoon on Oppression. How do we want to react to that? We could Solemn. Yeah, fuck it. Let's Solemn. Fuck it. This gets negated and goes to the graveyard. Get that shit out of here. Yes. No Future Fusion for you. We have our broken one of to counter your broken one of. Now what have you got for us? Couple of Snowman Eaters. That'll never be enough. All right, we drew Dark Bribe. I'm actually not going to set it. I think we're fine. We might be in a world of hurt if they figure something out here. Yeah, if those are Snowman Eaters, that's a problem. How do we play around Snowman Eater? Opponent has more cards in deck than us too. That's frustrating. Maybe we should have let the Future Fusion resolve, so our Book of Life would be live. But we have Royal Oppression face up, so like, what does that do even, you know? What does that even do? Experiencing a bit of dueling book lag. Wouldn't really be a video without it. How cursed. So I think the plan is we're going to attack into a Snowman Eater, and then we're going to flip Rivalry. That's our plan. We've got to find a monster, though. That's pretty much it. We've just got to find a monster. Once we flip the Rivalry, they won't be able to play the game. Surprisingly, has left the game. Probably disconnected. There's a bit of dueling book lag right now. Let's hope he comes back. That would be kind of sad, because we are recording. And I would hate to have to find another game. Oh, man. He's back. He's back. Surprisingly, he's back. Let's go. Hype. Hype, 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 hype. Okay. So, again, back to the plan. Back to the plan. We attack Snowman Eater. Goes face up. Pops our monster. And then we're Gucci Gang. We can continue to pass. All of these items, all of these things, we're just big chillin'. We are low life points. We do need to find a monster soon. But if we don't, then whatever. Dust Tornado. Target the zombie world. What an interesting one to target. Maybe we should have set the Dark Bribe. Main deck Dust Tornado. That's fucked up. That's actually fucked up. Caius is going to target the Oppression. We are going to chain Bottomless Trap Hole. Alright. That works. Opponent's going to pass. We need a monster. Alright. That's a monster. That's a monster. Let's set. And then pass. They have access to Plague, but we do have Mirror Force, Deprison, and Rivalry. So if the Plague ever hits play, we'll be big chillin'. Alright, here's the plan. We wait. Right? Ooh, maybe we don't wait. They might have Caius. Let's not wait. Let's not wait. Let's attack it with the Pyramid Turtle. I think it is a Snowman Eater. And this is going to destroy the Pyramid Turtle. Now, on their turn, they can convert. Do we want a Smashing, or do we want to Rivalry lock them? We could Rivalry lock them for another turn, and then Smashing. Yeah, let's Rivalry. Let's Rivalry, and then we'll pass. If they have Wind Blast or whatever for the Rivalry, we have Dark Bribe for it. They can't perform another summon of a card that isn't an Aqua. So they're locked into Aqua monsters, and we basically just get to go, draw, go, till we find something nice. Okay, there's Mech. Mech would be alright. Mech would be alright. It would attack over the Snowman Eater. I think it's fine to just pass. Yeah, I think we can pass another turn. Let's see if we can't get our opponent to discard some stuff. Maybe we can get a big turn here going. Oh, they're setting more back rows. Okay. It's going to be a lot tougher than I thought. Now we'll set Mizuki. We're building up our board, and they're locked out of the game, more or less. They're going to be forced to, like, set their cards. Okay, they have 6 cards in hand. We have double book now. Ooh, that's really good. That's really, really good. So if we tribute for Mech, well, we'd have to bounce Honest before doing all this stuff. So I think we might want to do that. I think we might want to do that now anyway. Flip Summon. Effect to bounce. This is going to go back to our hand. They're going to activate Mind Crush. Main deck. Name Honest. Okay. We'll show them our hand. We've got double book, Smashing, Malevolent Mech. That's fine. I don't mind trading the Honest with the back row. The back rows are cards we're going to have to trade cards with anyway. And Honest's not a bad one to trade with anyway. There. Now we could Book of Life. Bring back stuff. I think we want to save the Book of Life for when we have Zombie World. That can bring back Honest. I think that's a little bit more high value than being able to bring back the other guy. I think we'll pass. We do need to make the offensive moves on our turn, though, because the opponent is the one who has more cards in deck. If we're going to try to deck them out this way, I think we're going to need to have our opponent play a draw spell at some point, or mill them somehow, or at least get enough pressure where we can go for a big OTK turn with, like, Dark Bribe backup or something. Paladin, not a bad draw. Not a bad draw. I might set that. Do they have anything that was destroyed by battle this game? I don't think so. So I think we'll just set the Paladin and continue to pass. They might have Torrential. I think that's one of the cards we still have to play through. And Mirror Force. Those are the 2 cards. So Starlight Road would be really good. And I think Ooh, they're going to end phase discard, discarding the Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy. Nice, nice. Okay, Starlight Road, perfect. That's one of the cards we needed to find, but do we want to proc it somehow? Or do we want to set it? I don't think we want to set it, do we? If we set it, we'll be locked out of spells and traps, and we really don't want to be locked out of spells and traps. Do we break here? Is this where we break? This might be where we break. I think we're going to tribute... No, I think we're going to flip summon Paladin. Ask if this is okay. See what the opponent has for this. If they torrential here, that's good for us. Okay, they're not going to torrential here. Interesting. Maybe we pass now. Maybe we pass. Yeah, or maybe we set the road and pass. Yeah, let's set the road and pass. Okay. Okay, next turn we can normal summon Mech, and then we can go for a big push. I think that's going to be the play. Yeah, here we're going to normal summon Mech. Oh, we could even just normal summon Paladin and just keep amassing. I'm down to do that. I'm down to normal summon Paladin and just keep passing for now. This is pretty bad if they do decide to crash the Snowman Eater and try to Miracle Fusion. But if they crash the Snowman Eater, we can deprison, and then they won't have a water. So there's that, which is something that's happening. This is going to be a crazy game. They might have Solemn Judgment set too, which we need to be a little careful of. Okay, I think now is the time. I think now is the time for our push. I'm ready. I'm ready to go aggressive. We're going to summon Malevolent Mech. See if they have an answer to this. Bottomless Trap Hole. We are going to Dark Bribe. Okay, cool. Now that we've forced them to draw a card, even if our situation gets broken, they are now down a card in their deck, which means that we can win this by deck out, which would be fucking crazy. Okay, we're going to attack that. Oh, I should have flipped the Mizuki. Oopsies. Attack directly with both of these guys. Then main phase 2, we are going to Book of Life, target Snowman and Turtle. See if our opponent has an answer to this. They do not. It appears to be the case that we are set up nicely here, and we can continue to pass. I think we're big chillin'. The only thing that super fucks us is like sweeper plus whatever, plus ratio, plus whatever. But I think we're Gucci gang. They can evil guy into Caius, but they pitched an evil guy end phase, which means they might not have another evil guy. Might have been a bit of a misstep from them. They do have more cards than us, but their Heavy Storm is gone, and I don't think they can actually beat us. Because the Rivalry does a really good job of locking them out, at least in the main phase. Even evil guy Caius takes their whole turn, and then we just kill them on the way back, which is fine. Totally, totally fine. This has been a pretty crazy game. Okay, Rhoda. Rhoda gets Stratos, right? Or Armageddon Knight. Those are the two options. Here's the Stratos. Okay. This has been an insane game. Like an actually insane game. Opponent has 2 darks. They can't Dark Armed us. Dark Armed would be bad. That might be the way we lose, actually, straight up. Maybe I should have gone after the hero in that case. Wind Blast. Target the Rivalry, most likely. Pitch Gilman, target Rivalry. That's fine. They can now Miracle plus Caius, I believe. That's pretty good. It's not bad. They pitched a water, so it makes me believe that they are on Miracle. Yeah. There's Miracle Fusion number 1. We're going to allow this. This is totally fine. I think we can still win the game next turn through this situation. We can let this happen. They haven't normal summoned yet. That's going to be a problem because they can Stratos pop back rows. Stratos effect to pop is interesting. We're drawing Rivalry again next turn, though. So even after all this pushing, this is such a crazy game. We're actually kind of low, too. 2900 is not, like, it's not a good life point to be at. No cap. Battle phase. Okay, don't summon the Stratos first. That makes the most sense, I think. Not to summon the Stratos first. They might even be looking to set a monster. Here we take 100. The mech is going to die. The mech's going to die no matter what, so I think we can just kind of like play a little bit more chilled out. Force the opponent to do things and play more into our stuff. We're going to draw the Rivalry again. I think we are going to smashing and try to win the game. I think that's the plan. And then if they interrupt us winning the game, we have all of this other stuff going for us. Smashing, which is going to kill our whole board, unfortunately, but it does put the Mizuki in the grave, which is what we needed. Now, Book of Life can banish their Plague and their Absolute Zero, or not and their Absolute Zero, or their Absolute Zero. I think we will Book of Life. We will target Plague and Goku. I think keeping them off Dark Armed is more important than anything else. And then their set monster could be a Snowman Eater. We should Mizuki back something though. We should. Maybe we just trade. We just trade with the Snowman Eater. This is so tough actually. I don't really mind going for Mizuki here. Mizuki's gonna banish. This is gonna special summon back the Paladin, which I don't mind. And then we'll go for our attacks. Oh, we could have Starlight Road to the Absolute Zero. I am so stupid. I am so stupid. I thought we had Rivalry face up. Oh my god, I'm so bad. There was a reason I did all this. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so fucking bad. This is so tilting. Oh my god. I messed up this whole game. Holy shit. I have messed up this whole game. No cap, no cap, no cap. But it's fine. It's fine. We still have all our stuff. We still have all our outs and whatnot. We set our rivalry and we pass. The opponent goes for some big moves. Some big moves. Special Evil Guy. That's got to be the first play, of course. Yep, there's the special of the Evil Guy. Damn, I really fucked up. Oh, I was supposed to Starlight Road the Absolute Zero. That was tilting. That's fine, though. That's fine. Copium. No, it's actually fine. We are going to let this happen. That's totally fine. If they activate anything else, we'll chain the rivalry. Like if they try to summon something with a Miracle Fusion, we'll chain rivalry. And then we remove the Caius, and then we win the game. They've spent their normal now, which is the most important thing. They need to have just a ton of normals in hand. Mind Control. That's fine. I will allow this. That's totally chill. See what the opponent wants to do. If they just want to attack with Caius, then we'll deprison. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. We'll deprison. Nice. Okay. We should be getting back our Paladin of the Cursed Dragon, at the very least. Wind Blast. Again with the Wind Blasts. Okay, this is targeting the rivalry. That's pretty fucking good. Damn, they drew Dust, Typhoon, Heavy Storm, Double Wind Blast. They drew all of their spell and trap removal in the top half of their deck. Pretty nice for the opponent, no cap. Yeah, we fucking lose now. Wow, I really threw. I thought they had Solemn. Oh, even if they had Solemn, we still should have rotated. I'm gonna admit defeat. We should have won that. We should have won that. But that's okay, we'll bounce back. We'll initiate a similar situation. This time they're gonna have a lot more Dust Tornadoes, though. But we have Nox and Smashing Grounds and DD Warrior Ladies and all the stuff we need to have. Like Dust Tornado. Do we want Dust Tornado? Breaker's not bad either. This matchup should be really good. Just in theory, it should be really good. So, Skill Drains for sure come out. Royal Oppressions are good. Zombie World, one of them can come out. Maybe we cut Cyber Dragon. Maybe we don't need 3 Rivalry. I don't love the Mirror Force. That was a card I didn't really like. That game kind of got stuck in our back row. Didn't really effectively do what we wanted it to. I think Rivalry plays more to our game plan than like Deprison. And having like 2 Rivalry plus Zombie World might just be a way to win the game. Yeah. That, and I'm thinking maybe Trap Hole for Caius. Or Chain Disappearance. Chain Disappearance isn't bad. What does it hit? Hits a lot of little things. Let's go for the Chain Disappearance. Let's try it out. Book of Life seems too good. We'll leave it. Maybe we'll try it over Dark Bribe. Dark Bribe seems pretty bad. Especially if they're going to be boarding into like all their Dust Tornadoes and whatnot. Let's try out Chain Disappearance. That seems alright. Seems like a way to make a play. We should have won that game. That was a throw. That was a catastrophic throw. But you know what? We did what we could. Our hand is great. Love to see it. Let's set Turtle, set Bottomless Pass. 2 back row. Alright. That's fine. I think we can just flip the Turtle and get aggressive. See what they want to do. I think I will set a Rivalry now. We have 2 of them, so I don't really care if it dies. It is annoying if it gets Wind Blasted, but like, who cares? If they Brain Control the Turtle, I would like to be able to chain Rivalry. Okay, here's Future Fusion. That has to be okay, unfortunately. But maybe we can kill our opponent before it matters. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe we don't even need to. Maybe we just chill out. Find our Mizuki. They're going to pass. I legit think they have like torrential tribute and whatnot, so I'm just going to keep attacking with Pyramid Turtle. I'm going to hold our monsters in our hand. And I'm going to set Chain Disappearance, set Rivalry, and we're going to go from there. 1 turn on Future Fusion, not that big of a deal. Future Fusion will summon Absolute Zero, and then we'll be able to get our Mizuki and then deprison it on a later time, or DD Warrior Lady it. I think we'll just attack for 12. And set deprison and pass. Now they get the Absolute Zero, which is what they always wanted. And I'm going to actually activate Rivalry of Warlords. I don't want them to sack this for Caius. I think that'd be really annoying. So we're not going to let them do that. Opponent has less cards in deck than us. But we are the ones who need to act. They're probably just going to wait to find Heavy Storm here, which is a problem because none of our back row is activatable. I guess we'll just pass still. I guess we'll just pass. Drago definitely favors the opponent, I think. Smashing is good. All right, let's see if we can't make something happen. Wait, we don't need to make anything happen just yet. We can pass. Or maybe we can try and crash the turtle. That's not so bad. Yeah, let's try and crash the turtle. Let's see what they do. Let's see what the opponent does. We need to act anyway. So I think us being able to crash the turtle is good. Okay, cool. All right, they got our Pyramid Turtle. In phase 2, we'll set DD Warrior Lady, and then we'll pass. This is going to be our plan. They need to commit some more stuff to the board. Otherwise, next turn we can flip the DD Warrior Lady and then go off from there. The D prisons are really biting me because they're not activatable. Neither of these. I wonder if the Chain Disappearance would have been better off as like a skill drain or something. Or maybe the Dark Bribe. Yeah, maybe the Dark Bribe would have been better just to protect Rivalry. We would have won the last game if we just stuck our Rivalry more effectively. Opponent's going to summon Armageddonite. Okay, that doesn't proc any of our stuff. That is good. That effect is fine. They're both warriors, so they can do that under Rivalry. Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy. They're going to attack. First attack is going to be with Absolute Zero. We are going to activate our DD Warrior Lady. It's going to banish this and the Absolute Zero. Armageddonite attacks. I kind of want to deprison that just so we can clear up a spot in our back row. And I think we're going to. It's a little awkward, but I think we just need to open up a spot in our back row. And I want to keep them off 3 darks if possible, because Dark-Armed Dragon is just like so good against us. Alright, nice. Nice. The opponent is down some resources. The Rivalry looks like it's doing its job. I think we're going to go for Paladin. No, wait. Yeah, Paladin. Paladin plus Paladin and Turtle next turn is lethal, so we'll go for Paladin. See if they want to stop this. Think. Okay, they are thinking on the summon of Paladin. This is a big think move. Bottomless trap hole. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's kind of what we expected anyway. We'll just pass. They might be trying to play out their back row so their Heavy Storm wins. Okay, there's a set monster. That's annoying. We can maybe set Plague pass? No, that plays into Caius too much. I think we can just pass. It's either just pass or summon Thunder King attack. And then trade Thunder King plus smashing for like a Snowman Eater. I don't mind that. They'll need to answer the Thunder King if it's a Sangan. So I don't mind this. Okay, so it's a Plague. That's going to put them to 3 darks. Hopefully they don't have Storm, I guess. They're going to set another monster. Maybe a Snowman. Either way, we have no other play but to attack because the Rivalry stops us from summoning any of the monsters in our hand. There's the Snowman. Okay, that's going to destroy this. Main phase 2, we will just smash and ground that. Get that out of here. And I think we'll continue to pass. We don't need to summon a monster unless we're getting a battle phase out of it right away. And we'll stop anything like an Absolute Zero or a Dark-Armed Dragon that comes down on the summon. Big think from the opponent. Hopefully they've drawn the other copy of Malicious Kappa. Their Heavy Storm is going to murder us. I think we needed the second Starlight Road in hindsight. I'm probably going to board it in game 3 if we win this game. Okay, there's Dark-Armed. We're going to say priority. We're going to see what this targets. Target. This has got to target the Rivalry. All right, we're going to chain Bottomless. We have to. More or less. Yeah. Banish the evil guy. That takes them off of that. They're going to activate Malicious. That's okay. That's totally fine. If they summon a Diva, I am gonna maybe chain Malicious. Oh, stack for Plague. Chain Rivalry. Chain to Plague. Yeah, we have a second Rivalry here. They're going to chain Wind Blast. Okay, that goes to the top of the deck. On summon, we are going to chain Disappearance the Plague. Hopefully they don't have Diva. What did they pitch? Miracle Fusion? So they have at least one other Miracle Fusion. Yeah, here's the Miracle Fusion, but that's okay. We have Smash and Ground, and then we have Rivalry. I think we traded with the resources pretty effectively this game. In the last game, we fucked up, though, for sure. Game 3 is going to be tough. We're going to have to play really, really smart. Really, really, really smart. Okay, here's the Smash and Ground. This hopefully removes this Absolute Zero. Then we can go Pyramid Turtle attack. Cool. They're draw locked. We have Rivalry, and we can pass the turn. There's another set monster. Alrighty. Shit. What is that? Is that another snowman? Fucking hope not. Guess we'll try it. We'll try it. We'll attack it with Thunder King. It is. Damn. What are they gonna pop, though? I feel like they should pop the Pyramid Turtle. That's the smarter thing to pop. Yeah, they decide to. That being the case, I think we will still flip Rivalry and pass. Our opponent has less cards in deck than we do. They'll be forced to out the Rivalry at some point. We drew Mizuki. We can set that and continue to pass. Maybe eventually we'll find some stops for some of their stops. They've used one Wind Blast. They have at least one other Wind Blast and Dust Tornado. Allure of Darkness, gonna mill them 2 more cards, banish the evil guy. There's another set card that might be a Dust Tornado. That would suck. But we found another Rivalry. Okay, things are chilling out. Things are chilling out a little bit. Opponent found another set card. Interesting. Honest, that's a good draw. We'll continue to pass. They're out 2 Miracle Fusions and 1 Absolute Zero. No, 2 Absolute Zeros. They only have 1 Absolute Zero left, but they only have 1 Miracle Fusion left anyway. These are made for some really long games. Wonder what the opponent's thinking. Wind Blast on Rivalry is really annoying, but it's just like, what can you do? Okay, Dust Tornado on Rivalry. We're gonna chain the other Rivalry. Cool. No Caius for you. We will eventually find a mech, and we'll be able to tribute set that mech. I think that's the move I want to go for. Oh, they have a Wind Blast too. Wow, okay. Rivalry goes to the top. Here comes the Caius. Caius is going to target the set Mizuki, but we have Honest. So, we'll go damage. Honest. Activate. They take 19. They've already normaled. They need to have an out to Thunder King, and if they don't, we just win. In their graveyard, they have nothing they can do. Whew, that was an insane game. That was crazy. Okay, that was tough. That was really, really tough. No cap. We're going second, which complicates things. I think we need the road. I think the road is good. And I think the Dust Tornadoes are also good. I don't think we need 3 Pyramid Turtle. But I don't want to be too monster light. That's the issue. I also don't want to be too monster heavy. The Paladin seems like the weakest monster too, for sure. So we'll bring in a Dust and a Starlight Road on the draw. Do we want to side out the Bottomlesses or the D-Prison? The D-Prison seems fucking terrible. Our opponent's never going to be attacking us. So we're going to cut that. And we're going to add another Dust Tornado. It's either that or Breaker. We could also bring in the Cyber Dragons. Maybe shave off an Oppression. Game goes long. I might like the Cyber Dragon over the Oppression. Okay, yeah. Let's just try this. I might be kicking myself if I draw multiple side res and the board's all stalled out, but the side res will give me something to tribute set in the Rivalry game state, so we've got to try that out. Our hand's not bad. We've got Thunder King Honest. But if they go turn 1 Catastor, that's a problem. Didn't really think about the turn 1 Catastor. Damn. Alright, they're going to dust shoot us. Shuffle a hand, show them our hand. They're going to get perfect info. They're probably going to take the Honest, I have to imagine. They could also take the Thunder King, depending on their configuration. Our turn might straight up include Zombie World Activate Pass. That might be something we do. Okay, they're taking the Honest. They're taking the Honest. That means their set is like a Snowman Eater or something. We'll go to main phase. We'll probably try to trade the Paladin with the Snowman activation. Is that smart? No, that's not smart, right? Let's just activate Zombie World, set chain disappearance, and pass. I think this is okay. Allure of Darkness. That's fine. Banishes the Plague. Okay, that's big. Sets 1 card and passes. Smashing Ground. How does that affect our lines? I don't think it affects it. I think we continue to pass. Yeah. If it was Sangan, they would have flipped and attacked, and they wouldn't have taken the Honest. They would have taken the Thunder King, most likely. So I think it is just straight up Snowman Eater. Solemn's a really good draw. Okay, because of the Solemn, I'm going to set that, and I'm just going to pass. We're just going to keep playing a slow game. We're going to play draw go for a little while. All right, now because we have hella monsters, I'm going to set the turtle and pass. Snowman Eater can only target face-up monsters, so it will have to target itself if it flips up. If the opponent Dust Tornadoes the Zombie World, I might let it resolve. We'll see, though. Okay, not going to do that. And we drew Bottomless. Nice. We're drawing some good trap cards, I think. All right, soon we're going to be able to get aggressive. Soon. Maybe in a turn or two. All of our traps are good, though, as of right now. So here's Armageddon Knight. That's totally fine. This is going to send Malicious, which is cool. It's big chillin'. We're probably going to chain disc the Snowman Eater when they flip it in main phase 2. So they're going to attack the Pyramid Turtle with the Armageddon Knight. It's going to flip face up. They're going to flip Snowman maybe, pop the Pyramid Turtle. Oh, they sent Evil Guy. They must have Malicious in hand. Okay, that gives us little information. They have at least 1 Malicious in hand. All right. And they gave us a target for Paladin to run over, which I'm pretty happy about. And I think that's what we're going to go for. We're going to summon this, see if they have anything. Okay, they have nothing. Paladin's going to attack Armageddon Knight. It's going to be 500 points of damage. Main phase 2, we're going to activate Paladin. Target Armageddon Knight. See if they want to react. Okay. Special summon Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight's effect is going to activate. This is going to be able to send our Plague. Now we have the synchro play online whenever we feel like going for it, but I think we want to keep playing a little bit more passively. Well, they want to DD Crow the Plague right away. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't really do anything against us. We weren't super planning on utilizing the Plague anyway. I think we're playing more of a like stall out plus this sort of game plan. All right. Cyber Dragon's pretty good. Cyber Dragon is pretty good. Neither player can tribute summon monsters except zombie monsters. However, we can still tribute set, I believe. Let me just double check this ruling real quick. All right, the ruling is you cannot tribute set a non-zombie monster. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm just fucking wrong. In that case, we'll attack. We'll attack. If it's Snowman Eater, I'll say sorry about that. If it's Snowman Eater, then we will be able to smash and ground it. They're going to blow up the Pyramid Turtle. Okay, that's fine. That's all fine. Let's see. Do we want to do anything else in the main phase of this turn? Or the not main phase, or the whatever phase of this turn? They can't summon any other monsters. I don't think they can even Miracle Fusion because now they have a face-up zombie in play. So the only thing they can summon is Plague, and that's in the grave. And I think we're just going to continue to pass. We've got... Oh, they can summon. I thought we had Rivalry face-up. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm getting blurred. This game has been like a fucking slog. They can summon anything they want. They can Miracle, for sure. Okay, here's Gilman. Gilman is going to be okay. I think we're totally cool with that. It's going to attack over this, and that's fine. We lose the Armageddon Knight, but we won some friends along the way. All right, let's try to attack over the Gilman. They're going to take some damage if they don't stop this. Are they going to stop it? They're going to deprison. All right. I think that's fine. Main phase 2, we are going to Special summon Cyber Dragon. See if that's okay. Question mark. Okay, and then we are going to Book of Life. Are we going to Book of Life? We don't really want them to Miracle Fusion here. So I am going to Book of Life. I'm going to Book of Life. Target Turtle and Evil Guy. Special summon back out Turtle in defense. And then from here, we can normal summon Ryo and pass. Opponent's going to Torrential Tribute. Shit. Think. I think we're going to let this happen. I think that's fine. I don't think we mind that so much. We want to save the Solemn for a few key cards. I think the biggest one we want to save it for is Heavy Storm. That's what we really need to save it for. Drew another Zombie World. Okay, that's one of the few breaks in our deck, but it's just going to happen. Let's get aggressive with Thunder King. Let's start applying some pressure. The opponent definitely has at least one Malicious in hand. Potentially has Caius as well. So that's another back row. Okay. Oh man, I'm tempted to keep going. I'm super tempted to just all in right now. Fuck, I want to so badly. It's not the right play. It's not the right play. We can go for it next turn. We can go for it next turn. Next turn, we're going for it for sure, though. We're going all balls deep. Because 2 1900 monsters is winning. So we can summon Paladin, priority special back Armageddonite because it was destroyed by battle. Oof, 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 oof. That's pretty fucking good. I can't cap. Then we'll have Solemn for the Mirror Force. They might have Solemn back, but we gotta try it. This is gonna bring back AK. Discards Caius. Must have been a misclick. DD Crow. DD Crow. Has to target opponent's grave. F. Yeah, F indeed. F indeed. Do you still want to use Crow? Okay, they'll still use it on the Pyramid Turtle. Looks like we're going for game. Fuck it. Full send. Full send. Did I redeem myself? There's Mirror Force. Here's Solemn. Maybe they have Solemn back. Maybe they have Solemn back. One time, baby. One time. Let's fucking go. That was a marathon. Holy shit. GG's surprisingly. That was a fucking marathon. What a game. Oh my god. That's quality content. If you don't subscribe after watching that, I don't know what to tell you. Dude, I was so tilted after I threw game 1. Oh man, I'm so happy I won that. Jesus Christ. GG's to surprisingly. That was really, really a slog. He played really, really well. He definitely deserved the win game 1 at least. But these last games he drew a little bit, unfortunately. Wow. Well played, well played. Anyway, guys, become a member. Let me know how you liked this insane match. This was just a crazy, crazy match. And let me know what you think about the deck in the comments below. Peace out.